Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today I'm going to do a quick update on the 80 Silverado project. I know it's been a little while here. Some stuff has happened. We lost Ma, so just kind of didn't feel like making any videos, but I did make some progress on the truck. So I want to show you kind of two main things. I got a pulley system, and I also got a Borgeson a brand new power steering box. I'm not going to do install videos on those. They're already installed, but I will give you a few tips if you are installing this. So here is the pulley system. Obviously they're aluminum. These are black. I went with black to kind of, I don't know, I guess mimic OEM. They are serpentine, but they're not traditional serpentine. It's not one belt. You got two belts, one for your power steering, and then the other one goes around the water pump alternator. And I got an AC pump there. And that's all came in a kit. I would recommend this. This is CVF Racing, I believe is what their name is. Right now I would recommend this. I haven't run it, but pretty easy install. Kind of the one things that I had trouble with was these bolts that hold the power steering pump, the tightener, and the other one. I actually had to grind it off so they were thinner, because they were really, I mean really close. I think that bottom one was actually hitting, and that would have been a nightmare if I would have fired that up and that bolt would have been touching. I probably wouldn't even have known what it was. I probably would have thought the pump was bad or something. But yeah, this one here, this bolt here, and the other bolt down there, the ones behind this pulley need to be ground down so the heads are thinner. I don't know why they didn't come that way. They should have come that way, I think. But that's just a Saginaw pump, standard pump, so it works with the, you know, kind of it looks like the old one would have looked like. And it also works with the Borgeson box, and I'll show you in a second. This is an 8 rib. I know they've got like 6 ribs and stuff like that. I guess this is supposed to grip better, I guess, 8 rib. I guess that doesn't really matter to me. I just kind of went with hopefully quality, and I paid a little more for this system. I did get an AC compressor, so I mean, I got more than I did with the 70. I went with March and wasn't really happy with that system. But this system, I'm actually much happier with this system, and I got an AC compressor with it. The water pump pulley, I had to actually bring that out. It's not quite 1/4 inch, but I think I brought it out 1/4 inch. I really need a little less than that. It didn't line up for some reason. I really don't know why. I probably should have called them and asked them. The box that the pulley came with said small block Chevy. This is obviously a big block Chevy, but they may be the same. I'm not real sure, but hopefully that's a non-issue. It's, like I said, I brought it out 1/4 inch. I could be just a tad less, but hopefully it's lined up enough to work. So because I put spacers to bring this pulley out, I did order some ARP bolts, longer bolts for the water pump pulley, which I think turned out really nice. But yeah, like I said, the pulley, the belt here goes around the crank, around the water pump, around the alternator, around the AC. Then they've got an idler here, and it goes back around the crank. And the other belt, like I said, goes just around the power steering. And I do like the tightener on the power steering pump a lot better than the March pulley one. Brackets look great. Oh, one thing that they didn't say when I bought this was that this works with a tall deck big block or the standard deck big block. I thought I was going to have to make a bracket over here. Actually, I already made one for my other one, but it actually it's grooved. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's a slotted here, so it'll work with tall deck or standard deck big blocks. This is a tall deck big block. It's actually out of a big truck. So yeah, really, I got to say, like I said, I'm happy with the CVF pulley system, except for the little things that I just told you about. So onto the Borgeson steering box. This is supposed to be really nice. I think 12.7 to 1 or something ratio. It's supposed to give you like a more newer truck feel. So hopefully I'm going to be happier with it than I am right now. Right now I'm not too happy, not because of the product, but because of it doesn't fit. It's shaped differently than the other box. So you can see I had to add washers to space it out, because otherwise it'll hit the frame. So not happy about that at all. They say this is a bolt-on. I mean, technically it is a bolt-on, but they should have supplied spacers for the 73 to 87 trucks. This is obviously a 1980. It is what it is, I guess. If I want to run it, I got to run spacers like that. Not bad. Like I said, didn't really want to do that, but it is what it is. Had to get new bolts too, because I had to go longer. And another thing about this Borgeson is it's set up to the lines are O-ring. So what they do is, I'll show you a picture. They send you these little brass inserts that go in there, and they sit down in there and they convert it from O-ring to what these are. This is the older style, which is a flange. Yeah, there's no O-ring in there. So that, hopefully, I've heard people having them leak. I've heard people say that they don't leak. So I guess I'll find out. Hopefully I got them in there nice and centered. You don't need O-rings with those adapters, from what I understand. I was confused. I didn't know the directions. Didn't say anything about that stuff. They didn't. So hopefully I got it installed correctly. Now this should, it had the right spline for the fitment arm there. Has the right spline for that. Fit good. It should have the right spline up here. So like I said, technically it is a bolt-on, but not really. So I don't know, take it as you will. I guess for me to recommend that, I gotta drive it. They say it's really nice. So when I drive that, hopefully, like I said, the negatives that I've experienced right now will be outweighed by how nice it drives. Okay, so like I said, that this pump is a Saginaw type pump. It does have a keyed pulley on it, which I like. Sometimes the key can be difficult to get on and slide the pulley on, but I do like that better than pressing that pulley on. But back to the pump there, it's a Saginaw. It has a flanged fitting. It's not an O-ring fitting. So what I did is I got an older line for the older trucks before the O-ring. I forget what that is, if that's 79 and under. It's the older one without the O-ring. I'll show a picture of the line I got. I did have to tweak this line here, because it did not, this is not how it came, this is not how it ran. I got a off-road design steering brace going across there too, so I had to kind of try to miss that. So yeah, that's what I went with, is the older style lines. The return, that is a flange on all of them, so I don't know if you can get an O-ring one or not, but I just got the flange type, older style. It's just a steel line that goes to about there. Then you got to add your rubber line. And then I added I don't know if you can see it in there, added a filter in the line, because this is a brand new pump, brand new steering box, and that filters out metal, I think, too, and everything. So I'll show a picture of that filter too. I used it on my 70. It's just supposed to keep everything nice and clean. The truck's getting there, guys. I'll hopefully get some more videos going on this. I guess I kind of feel like doing something now. But you can see I've got drive shafts down there all ready to go. They've been rebuilt. I've got a transfer case over there all tore apart. I didn't do a disassembly on that, but I may do an assembly on that NP205 transfer case, again depending now if I feel like doing it or not, but we'll see, guys. So that's kind of the update of the 80 Silverado project, guys. Like I said, stay tuned. Hopefully I get some more stuff. Oh, I got a big thing coming for it that goes back here. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we'll have some more videos on this.